gel. And yeah, right now we're going to create our team first. So right now I'll teach you how to glue or how to put the stone and the glue the right way. Because many aquascapers, you didn't know how to proper way. Okay, so right now we on. First, when you paint an aquascape, you make your work faster. Only find the bigger material and insert that on the side on the screen. So right now on this screen, let's see that. I'm looking for Russia and Ukraine. Right? Okay, here's a part of international level in Germany. I got top one, that price 2022. Also, Viva 13, round 7 last year. Korea round 2 last year. China round 4 last year. 2019 round 20. AGA round 1. That's also last year. And round 1 again last year. Then 2 again. Round 2 smaller than category. Round 2 again. Round 1. Japan, round 1 and round 5. Then 21, Taiwan, 7, 13, 21. In Brazil, round 1 and round 5. So right now, I'll teach you how to start a competition plan the right way. Okay, quite very happy because I asked Mark and also I asked them what you observe in the application community here in UAP. And they said there's results community growing competition here. Most of them, they want to create a style, Brazilian style, and then all that. And right now, I will teach you on how to compete on international level. Okay? Okay. First, we need a plan. I'm successful things depends from planning, right? First, we need to know the needs of competition and issues. Then for variation, competition and preparation. First, needs of international competition and its groups. Why? Because this one is really important. Okay? As you can see, many IAPLC winners got qualified because they didn't read the rules. Each competition there has a rules. Okay? Before you join the competition or when you plan to join the competition, you must read every rule in the competition. So, because reading the rules sometimes gives you a key on how to win the competition. Okay? First, I write the list of competition that you can use in one time. Example, IAPLC you can entry on ABA, also on Viva. Then, if you have another time, you can compete this on Taiwan, IAPLC, next is Korea, China. Then, KIAC, Korea, APS, our top 30 on top Brazil. This one round only, you can compete in different competitions of bigger impact and plan. The AGA, as my observation, they work on impact. Then the impact, I identified one more plans, but recently the flow got changed for the past 2 years. China more on impact and meetings. Then in Korea, impact and meetings. There's no data because for brilliant competition. And then our back, impact and plans, we bought impact. So those competition has a different different needs to win the competition. So for me, why I win competition? Because I study history. So I have data on the trend, the global trend, because trends change. As always said, change is inevitable. If you see I win diorama, maybe next year or this year, maybe Asian style or what. So you need to study. Okay? There's a lot of ways to get an inspiration for that. First is documenting. So use here we go to forest or river. It's a few because here's a lot of time. That's why. And who's here get their inspiration from internet, photo from internet, like Pinterest, Google, many. Okay, my inspiration is most of the time from internet. Why? Because those photos from the internet were photographed by the professionals. So those photographers are more knowledgeable about features, the basic elements of art, how to make those fonts makes beautiful. Same in Aquascaping. There's a lot of things you need to learn in Aquascaping. Okay, next is from previous purpose. What? Okay, it's okay to get information from other successful Aquascaping. Why? Because when you get information from them, sometimes you get their opinion. Do you agree? Okay, for me, my favorite Aquascaping is that some of my works come from my own scheme that last year I tried to create my own scheme style. But at first, I only got inspiration from this work. Then from that, I learned how what is way to create this Aquascaping better. Have a great impact and those times need. So you need to learn from the previous. Okay, you need to get inspiration. Okay, because sometimes we contestant or we people try to then more than sometimes when we like to create our work better, sometimes it creates a limited view for the audience. So you need to become simple and learn from the experience. This one is like just focus on the art, photography, painting, modeling. There's a lot of things. But there's you can see the example. There's water, golden section, golden triangle, and many. But for me, the most using Aquascaping is water, water, and humidity, okay. Most of already the basic composition. Any idea? You have an idea about composition? Any? Composition. Just rule of thirds, the basic one. Golden ratio. Actually, golden ratio as a method, it is really studied the golden ratio. There's a lot of it. If you want to learn, you can Google it and YouTube. Right now, I have a question. What do you think this tank? What kind of composition is that? Any? What? Like that, yeah. Alright, how about this? Okay, rule of thirds. Yes, yeah, rule of thirds. Okay, next is what?
Focal point. Focal.
Then, focal point. It can be in symmetry or coordination. Right. Okay, it's not changing. How this? Also another indicator. So, okay. Actually, when I done those green works, all in my mind is symmetry. Because recently I just studied coordination. Then that's only some of the works in coordination. Maybe because I'm an artist, I know how to create a good visual because I didn't need the same or what. Also, sometimes I mix some elements. You can move. Sometimes I use the rearrangement, triangular pyramid, harmonic triangle, golden triangle, and the diagonal. As well, what do you think the other conversation that you like is study, but it needs too much time to explain to you because it's a deeper study. Sometimes you just need the shadows, the position of stone, but actually there's a deep study about aquascaping. Maybe next time I'll teach you some. So for right now, this technique you can use that. Always use the diagonal to make a good visual. Because the diagonal it create some movements, so your tank will not get boring when you see it. Also, when you create a tank, always try to create a repetition pattern or harmony. Why? Because it gives the scape more impact and energy and the movements. So, yeah. So you can decide. I said, one day I end up first thinking we can run it right. But it takes years to make it happen. So you must have a grades because those things drives you to that success. So. Right now, we proceed to question and answer. If you have questions, try to answer it. Any questions? We will study first, even without reading or practice observation. Because observation is visual. Sometimes we learn quickly in visual, right? So I just observe those top 5 from top 1 to top 5. From how many years on the map. So, yeah, observation. Yeah, I study. And also, I look for what's the strength of this aquascape, or how they plan this aquascape, and how many plants, something like that. So,
Study those entries from the previous window. Do you actually see what kind of materials they activated? What kind of materials they activated? Pieces of stone, stuff like that. So you try to study each and every element. The kind of plants.
Yeah, when I study, I know what plants they use, what techniques they use, what plants they use. So by observation. Any questions? Actually, this is my secret that okay, I'll teach you my way. Actually, those racks or mirrors that I got before, actually it's really hard to do. But there's a technique. First, you need to stack those stones, but actually it's not really stable. So I use people at the back. I'll use people to make it more contact. People. Three more.
What's your favorite size tank to work with?
Favorite size tank?
45 by 45.
Okay. You have tanks at home? Or yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. I thought maybe you're always going places, so
Yeah.
No?
How many thanks?
Okay.
May like them. For competition time, I suggest if your tank is more on shadowing type of athlete, like my speed, like the medium capacity, because through speed there's a lot of shadow. On the plants, you're not get nice, even it's a low pick. That time is good line. So I suggest if you have two lines from the front and at the back. Every area you get the first line. That's my idea. And on personal that my favorite one is sleep one. And sometimes joints. What? Any questions?
Are you ever satisfied with your tank?
Actually, if you're an artist,
Yes.
satisfaction.
So you get like, you do the tank and you feel like this is it? Or you always feel like I could have done this thing differently or this thing?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's satisfaction.
so it's like that maybe for everyone. Okay.
So actually, that's a good case of good acts. You need to do not be satisfied because you need to find what's the best always. So, anyway. Yes, okay, sure.
Yeah, after all this glory, how do you foresee yourself for the next 5 years or so? After all those glory.
How do you see yourself after 5 years?
Actually, I have a bigger goal. I want to win 5 times the champion in the last season. And I was after that, maybe I'll try to reveal my deepest secret in Aquascaping. Because there's a lot of deepest secret, as I said before, the study of Aquascaping of this competition is much deeper. Super deep. But after winning 5 times, I'll try to expose it. Any questions? Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm not plans. For me, when I think I need to rush because sometimes I done my sleep last minutes, always last minutes. So sometimes I use AI method out to make the steps. So I just, even my plans to just walk, cardio, and AC. But you need a lot of sacrifice like washing 8%, something like that. And just every day or every 2 days. So it depends on me and my feel about my plans. Sometimes you need to build your plans. But for me, it's time. That for me, it's effective on what I feel about the plans, the time, the space time. And any activity, there's a different approach on facilities, right? Because there's a different water parameters, water temperatures. So first, that science, the density of plants. So we need to consider everything. So I think we need experience, so we need to be part different style in acting. So we know the plants to produce. Any questions?
Do you bought your materials for us before you come back and you talk?
No. No, that is the longest thing that I use because
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that different competitions focuses on different elements like impact, composition, but you personally, when you enter certain competitions, do you focus on the impact or on the plants as a personal preference? Like?
For me, you may see impact even in competition in more plants. But also, you need to balance it. Make sure you have a good balance of plants. That's why you need experience to learn those things. Because I have many bad experiences before planting, and most of my friends like Joshi, yeah, Paris, and other great artists are the most comment on my work or definitely because of my busy schedule. Sometimes I forget to make my plans for the likes or quality. But for yeah, I learned from most people. Any? Okay, there's no questions. Okay, there's no question. I'm going to proceed now into smart state. Then later on, I'll finish it by installation. Okay. Then maybe if you have time, just prepare your questions.
It's a clay-based soil.
Clay-based soil.
Yeah, you know the ones you can get from gardening center. So
Right,
usually it comes in a clump. So
Right.
actually just put more from the clump. That's it.
Also, you can use the powder of the dragon stone
It's just a clay-based soil.
because this one it's more one time.
Any of your tanks you maintain for a long time? You maintain your tanks for a long time? Because one of the big issues I have is I use the glue cotton, lots of glue, but then over time I think because the water is acidic, the glue gives out. Or hardscape to survive for a long time. What's your secret?
You can survive. The best way is you need to use this.
Yeah, and also you need to make not just island, right? There are certain types of growing areas they ask you to do. Once you see it's not smoking, you can the bucket of water. Because they notice, right? If you spit it, there's smoke coming out. It seems that they are reacting to it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Reaction is there. I mean, it's not that. It's just that, say, obviously people are doing maintenance, they bump things, but without much effort, it snaps off.
Yeah.
Especially things that you're using a lot of time gluing roots and all that. Bits and bobs break off. So how do you avoid that? Is there any way that you can...
There is one example. But starting your time, right, you need to consider also maintenance.
Yeah.
So as you see, Matthew is like doing those joints in it from them. So there's no way touching it or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, actually that's very important. In competition, it's also give score there, but it's not.
In competition, you need the judges see how you maintain the tank even
to just get space. Because space is very important. As you can see my work, it's really, have a lot of space. And it's usually maintained like you can put your hands there, in the time, and hard space for management. So we need to consider the spacing. In Philippines, one of the things that I observed when they got invited in different competitions there, and they will have knowledge about about spacing. Sometimes they see their hard state in front of the glass, really near, and so when they maintain it, it's really hard. And sometimes when it's really hard, sometimes we if your tank is hard to maintain, sometimes you have sometimes interest between almost, right? So you need to consider that. So you can maintain the tank easy and
just ask question, guys, so we maximize the time.
Kapit ka dyan, mas maganda dyan. Matthew, what's your favorite type of driftwood?
The local driftwood. Something like this.
You know
Yeah, my favorite driftwood is the local one. It's something like similar with the Malaysian driftwood because it's easy to build a scape with a big woods than a small one.
Ah.
Can we actually using limestone on the aquascape? Can we actually using limestone in the aquascape? Limestone?
what?
Limestone.
I think it's mostly the copyright. It's not like a normal limestone, but as like the serious stuff, right?
Yeah, serious stone.
Type of limestone. That's why snakes are made of those calcium deposits. So there's a chance that at least you're finishing next. So I think it's a type of limestone.
We can use it.
Not the white ones.
How about the stone that we can found here?
But no, I think
Yeah, we can use it.
I think that one is too much. And it makes really hard. But if you like, you can try.
But it was like
Just you need a lot of water.
will look nice with cinglet setups. Cinglet setup.
Okay.
So you stay away from rocks that are underwater.
What?
You stay away from all the rocks that are underwater. So Siriu, technically all that's limestone, right?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So do you stay as far as away when it comes to competition or climb tanks, for example?
Not really, because if you use this kind of stones, then it's still a limestone. The best way is to do a lot of quarantine. Still manageable.
True. I mean, see, I can understand for your competition tanks it's impossible because you have one focus, which is the competition. But what about, say, for example, yeah, climb tanks because you're part of
Sometimes,
so what do you do
for
for
low
that?
tech ones.
For low tech ones, as long as CO2 is not there.
Yeah. But if use many plants, I use the sometimes with our phone. And
So what do you use then? What schools do you put?
Dragon School.
Dragon School.
Most of the time, Dragon School and Love Rocks. This one, I'm going to use the wait. I use the diagonal, and also the folding system.
So you just start with that and you kind of decide what position.
Sometimes, yeah, it's like a normal thing.
Okay.
Just read it.
Yeah, because you're used to it.
Yeah.
Is there a brand that you normally use?
We have brands with content and different brands. Sometimes they run.
And do you have a preference of Superglue? MX30?
The good thing about this one is it reacts good with tissue like iron. Other tissue doesn't work well.
Right. But for him, that's not strong enough.
Yeah, I like using it. Because he's offering it product, that's why.
Yes, the better. Because sometimes too much details, it gives confusion to the artist's eyes. Because the artist's eyes, they like the shape which is easy to understand. Because sometimes when we put too much details, too much information in our aquascaping, the eyes of the charges get not interested on the time. As you can see on my works before, all of that is simple, but has a big impact in Hong Kong, Philippines in Hong Kong. Sometimes we talk a lot, always. That way we easily learn and yeah, we exchange every idea we have.
Is there a brand that you normally use?
We have brands with content and different brands. Sometimes they run.
And do you have a preference of Superglue? MX30?
The good thing about this one is it reacts good with tissue like iron. Other tissue doesn't work well.
Right. But for him, that's not strong enough.
Yeah, I like using it. Because he's offering it product, that's why.
Yes, the better. Because sometimes too much details, it gives confusion to the artist's eyes. Because the artist's eyes, they like the shape which is easy easy to understand. Because sometimes when we put too much details, too much information in our aquascaping, the eyes of the charges get not interested on the tank. As you can see on my works before, all of that is simple. That has a big impact in feelings in Hong Kong. Sometimes we talk a lot, always. That way we easily learn and yeah, we exchange every idea we have. Also guys, when you use it, you always put, wear a mask because this one can oxidate as our skin is there. You can lost that. So always protect your nose from the
What gloves are those? Obviously not latex.
the lower part is rubberized and this one is cotton.
Right. So glue doesn't stick to it. Stay away from it. So just keep because it's quite punchy. That's why. So apply a generous amount. 1 to 2 seconds. It's a strong one. So people get reinforcement bias. They use it on kitchen dish. So that's this basically keeps it down. Over time, it doesn't because now there's going to be soil and sand and things. Beginning this is flow down. It's not up as well.
pwede China.
Sa baba.
Could you give us your idea for planting as well? What you would do this in terms of what would be your plant list for this as well? By the end of it, can you give us an idea of what would be in your mind as your plant list if this was your plan?
Later I'll explain my plan there after giving the application. You can survive depending their nutrients from water quality. So sometimes I only glue them, even the AC.
Cuba survives every fight as well.
What?
Cuba will survive as every fight as well.
Also, when you make the design, make sure your vanishing point is your point. Because too much white on the back, it creates distraction to the eyes or to the flow of the aquascape. What? Actually, it's really good to the power side. It limits only the speeds. Or not a piece.
So you said one vanishing point, but do you still try to cover up the entire back with plants and everything?
Yeah.
So literally it will be only one point where the back of the glass is seen. Right? So you try to make at least only one point in the glass to be seen. The rest of it somehow covered. Yeah.
And there's also the back. Not all. Just the hardscape side. So everything will be getting done. So you can see like entering the area. Because sometimes if you leave it without on there, like or else you can just get a lot of and fire. You can use only one standing point. And there is no maybe light at the back. All the eyes. Make sure your everything is on one. Also here, there's right here because it needs to make it to make the because if there's one full of plants, everything will become flat. So we need to consider study every area of the house. But still, there's some plants there, not all the one. So as you can see, the vegetation still there because when this one are more on the green or shadow. Alright, if you want to be stand out, you must make that. Or if you're still on the trend, make sure you create new ideas. Okay, so stand out on the market. That they give me feedback that I applied those feedback, and it really helped me to really understand to create a good application. Because sometimes application is not what is hard to understand. It's about how easy to understand. Because the audience that all the charges or what our audience also have normal. Good studies actually are normal. So as questions or without your normal friends, so that's my
Pero ba pwedeng patingin? Ano ulit to?
Liquid type na Sayano Apple.
Sayano. Liquid type. From USA. Okay. Thank you. You can pass it around.
when you use
The base of the outside.
yeah, you can
They can consider using silicone. All the downside.
you can use because if you want your skin contact on the glass, it's more stable when you transport your tank. It's more stable.
But you generally don't use.
No, you don't use for parts.
Matthew, what's the size of the tank?
This one is around 80 by 80 by 40 by 40, I guess.
80 by 40 by 40.
In competition, 95 by 40 by 45 is the
Standard.
for it's a good tank already. But if you have budget, 120 and above.
Yeah. Yeah, actually I joined last 2021 IAPLC just to try.
Yeah.
So, and obviously I failed. yeah, it's just to try actually. So
Actually, before I was so because I'm a type of
failures you have?
what?
How many failures you have?
Many, and just athlete.
more than one.
Many aspects in art and of course in life. That in those failures, of course, we learn and we make us better person.
Yes. And
But with everything else, I mean, you gotta fail many times before you get your first one.
exactly. And that brings me to my second question regarding IAPLC. After 2021 or after August, since you've won, has there been any in the criteria of judging or the sizes of the tanks? Has there been any changes, to accommodate the sizes of tanks, or maybe anything?
Actually, it's not about the size of the tank. It's about how the artists execute their style and technical skills of the artists. Yeah. It's not about the size because sometimes there's a guy one on the top 27, but his tank is just 20. You can see him.
So it doesn't matter the size of the tank, and I
If you have
see.
a good skate, even you're kind of small, doesn't matter.
I see. Sinasadya na eh.
Dapat bawal bata eh.
Cool. Tagal na edit na naman ito. What is
Okay, we're done.
yeah.
Lose because I said 1 hour, but I made it to 130 minutes, but still fast. So so right now, I mean that's the time is why because I think it's easier to make and we have limited supply of tools. So it didn't actually do my style. As you can see my works there. If you go there, I try to be each file, but some of the materials are useless. There's a lot of phones. So what I try to say is, don't limit yourself in taking Aquascaping. If you think you can have special materials, try to figure out how other things can work. So try to find solution and just think of the problem. And sometimes problems is a good way to find what do you call this? To find the success. Why? Because when you solve the problem, it's really great because, for example, my senior year before, I discovered my style which is the stage strong because at that time I didn't have enough money because I used another investment. So I tried to figure out or find other materials. Then I saw the things from the garden shop of my area. Then I said to myself, what if I give a try on the phone? And boom, one fifth place. Then last year, the one's first place. So don't be afraid to use different materials. Because sometimes we think on the stone, the rubber because it's right? And we think it's beautiful, that's why they win the competition, but it's not for that way. Because right now, as we said, change is inevitable. We need to change because if not, we stop. And if we stop, we will stay. So try to learn speaker too. This year, my competition rank is really totally different than my previous one. So the helper made is something to deep because it's a very risky move that I want this year. But let's see what rank I'll get this year. But it doesn't matter if I won champion or not. But my mindset is always I want to be champion. So that's all, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Any questions? 2 or 3 questions?
Or is it yeah, like a big snack? Yeah.
No, we're gonna use it as a thing. Pressure. Okay, plants. What plants? So as you can see, there's a lot of space at the back. You can manage to with this. So I can still put stem plants at the back, especially for pallets or for weed. And stem plants that not really or maybe a weed or
Portales per week.
Actually, I'm not really a fan of red. Maybe a favorite theme or orange because sometimes when you use red in the forest, it's not really unused, you know, because that's my personal opinion. And also, I like that I'm comfortable with it. And then here, some mosses or Monte Carlo. And here, the Monte Carlo mosses. And then yes, equivalentes. And on the shaded area, of course, you need to consider the plants that we don't use. You can put equivalent here on the low-tech plants. You can use on the because sometimes they know your plants, they know what the position of plants must be. So if you put Monte Carlo here, and it's very reasonable because they know that you can be on long-term stage. Maybe just for so you need to consider the plant here. And then you can see guys my stage here. You can come here, so you can see the stage scene. So as you can see, there's a lot of space for the fish, for the maintenance. Even here, then you still can manage to take it because sometimes I see some of the activity make happy hospitality that are sick already from that and the hard and you can see it's straight here that the V shape gives the vision depth. Of course, the layers that they use bigger on the front and they do it smaller. So so that's all guys. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Shukran. Thank you ulit. God bless.